Thanks for giving up your time, Grandma.
That's okay.
When were you a punk?
Well, I think most people seem to consider that the punk era began about in the 1980s, but actually I was part of a small group of punks in the town that I came from. Stafford was at probably mid-70s.
All right, well...
So we were quite revolutionary, really.
All right. Well, why were you a punk?
Well, I just got to know a couple of folks that were punks, and I just liked the madness of it somehow. It just seemed so very mad, but it was such fun, and it was outrageous. I liked it because it was outrageous, and it was lots of colour, and it was just lots of fun, and we liked the same kind of music, and I belonged. It was good to belong, and we were such close friends.
Oh.
It was all a part of the same thing, really.
What did your parents feel about you being this subgenre?
Well, when I said it was outrageous, they were outraged. And when I look back on it now, I'm actually really sorry for my parents, because they really did have a big job with it. And because it was just totally out of their remit, really, for somebody to go around with their hair all spiked as mine was, and various pins and what have you. And I remember I had a bone actually through there.
Oh, really?
Here.
Oh, that's very
and I
crazy.
think both my mother and my father almost fainted.
Oh, really?
And, yeah.
Were you seen as
The
being...
clothes were way out of anything
Comfort
they
zone.
would imagine their daughter would ever wear.
Yeah, did you see yourself as very rebellious? Or?
Yes, I was rebellious in
Yeah.
a sense,
Yeah,
because we wanted to be different.
yeah,
We wanted to have fun and be fun, and yet, I suppose when I look back now, we wanted to attract attention in a sense, I suppose, because we had something to say.
all right.
We didn't want to go with just we didn't want to go with just the ordinary, what we saw as the ordinary, the conventional. We didn't want to be conventional.
Oh, I see. How did the metamorphosis come about from being a punk to a priest?
Right, well, I'm still dressing up.
I
I haven't got the bone in the nose, and I haven't got the spiky hair. I'm very sorry to say.
I'm glad.
But actually, I think I'm still me.
All right.
I feel still me, and I still will stand out and say what I think, and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't kind of feel I want to necessarily be outrageous,
But yeah.
but I'm glad I had the outrageous time. It's part of making me who I am.
Yeah. So, what do you feel should be in a punk magazine?
I think it needs to perhaps tell as much as the whole story, maybe. That yes, there is the outrageous, but and I know that there's some, just like in every other, maybe because at the same time there were the goths, and and some folks could see us as pretty scary.
Yeah.
But actually we weren't scary, but some did behave scary.
Yeah.
But the folks that maybe the punks that behave badly, but they're not the whole story. But I think we made a real big fashion statement,
Yeah.
um, and punks are still making it,
Yeah. Do
and
you,
they're really still good fun to know most.
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think they're whilst making this magazine I'm creating, do you feel I should add bright colours in order to attract the audience of punks, or
Oh, definitely, because we had lots of colour.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did have lots of colour. It's really important.
Oh right. Oh, Grandma, I think you've got a twitch in your ear.
Oh, excuse me. Oh no, that's my hearing aid.
Oh, how can we have that, Grandma?
Well, I don't know because it isn't something in my family.
Yeah.
I think I must have listened to too much heavy metal
Oh right, blimey,
over
Gran.
over far too long a time. They say, you know, high decibels eventually
Um,
affect your hearing.
with my photography, do you feel I should add a lot of impact in the editing, such as the the brightly made up models,
Well,
or
yes, 'cause I mean, part of being a punk for me was that I just adored the makeup.
yeah,
Um, I, I suppose because there was always an artistic part of me, I could show it in all of that. It's an important part of what it meant to be a punk. It was the makeup, the hair, the clothes, the colours,
yeah?
all those things. The music that we enjoyed, all those things.
What price do you feel I should set my magazine?
Belonging, really, belonging
Yeah. What
together.
what price do you feel that I should
Right?
set? What price do you think I should set my magazine?
What price?
Yeah, in order for my target audience to be able to afford it.
Well, what's your target audience?
It's punks and also teenagers who would find the subculture punk to be interesting, to go down that route just as well as you did with your bone.
Well, they want to know more about it, or might want to kind of yeah. Um, I don't know actually. I think um, I don't know. What's the current rate of buying a magazine?
It'd be about £3.50
£2.50 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
Grandma.
mean, if it's worth reading, folks will buy it.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
really
Grandma.
want to know. Yeah.
What kind of text do you think I should put in my magazine?
Clear text.
Oh right, yeah. It's what do you feel that the punk audience would like to read a lot of text or a little bit of text?
I think a little bit of text. I think more should be visual.
Oh right, is that because of the lack of their education, or?
No, it's because that's what we're all about. This is visual. And you can say so much more in visual often than
Yeah.
you can in the written word.
Okay, well thank you, Grandma. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. It's been really fun. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.